Well, dearest friends, we're gathered here for a rousing edition of Monday Night Mystery Hour, otherwise known as Monday Night Raw. Because, well, we got a mystery man on our hands as a result of Survivor Series. We don't know what's going to happen, but nonetheless, we've got two, last night is now, semifinals tournament matches. We got Gunther versus Solo, and Solo looked at the Jacob image on the truck. Smell shenanigans there. And we've got Jey Uso versus LA Knight, and the internet's been pretty vocal about that one, to say the least. We've got to see what happens with the endless Judgment Day shenanigans, and probably endless shenanigans. Apparently, it's supposed to be an epic edition of Monday Night Raw, so do with that information what you will. But either way, one little item of housekeeping. I don't know if you've been noticing this, but we've been uploading a bunch of short form content on the channel. I'm trying to at least get, like, you know, some reaction-y kind of shorts. That way, if you are like, hey, I don't have time to watch a long form video, but I want to see some of the silly nonsense on the reactions each week, we're kind of just breaking it down. I don't know if we're going to keep doing like the overview reaction, or like maybe we just get a couple segments on the weekly shows. So I'm still trying to figure it out. It's a whole thing, but we're trying our best, and that's what counts. Either way, we've got our stories to watch tonight, so as per usual, grab your snacks, grab your choice of beverage, get comfy and cozy, make sure that you're taking care of yourself, make sure that you're taking care of your mental health, and we've got to see what shenanigans go down tonight, people. All right, everyone, our favorite team is officially kickstarting Monday Night Raw. We got Rhea Ripley and Io Sky out here. We gotta see what happens next. I don't know, the mask really does add something for Rhea. I'm here for it, to be honest. We're here for Rhyo, to be honest. Just give these two the tag team titles. Oh, okay, yep, because Charlotte and Alexa, they're the former champions. This makes sense. Honestly, this would be a great triple threat tag team match. Maybe get like some TLC stuff going. You know, like a ladder match or something. That could get interesting. Charlotte's looking fabulous. See, this is what I'm saying. When we need to give people a break from the world title scene, get them into the tag team division. It keeps things interesting. Charlotte's been doing great with it. I'm liking this whole like tag team with Io and Rhea. Again, I feel like the women's tag team titles, they've actually been like one of the pleasant surprises like of 2025. Like it's felt like it's been like important, and it's been like on TV, and it's had some star power, and of course like it's been floating around NXT on top of that. We got the besties and the besties. See, we got like besties versus besties. Besties as of 2025, apparently. Because everybody just became best friends this year. Okay, they addressed the rematch situation, thank you. But that does raise the question, like, when do people get rematches, and when do they not get rematches? Like, when do they have to earn them versus, like, when they just get a rematch? Okay, I want this match. The people clearly want the match. I want this match. You probably want this match. All right, everybody, we gotta start emoting in celebration of Alexa and Charlotte versus Rhyo. This is going to be good. I'm excited. That's going to be a fun match. I mean, hey, overall, we continued things from War Games as expected. And yeah, I mean, this was pretty self-explanatory. The crowd seemed really into just everyone involved, and they're looking forward to the match. So I'll give all of this a thumbs up. I'm excited for this matchup when we get it. Oh boy. Okay, well, Jey was going right after LA. And oh my god, okay, there was a lot that happened. Okay, I think Jey was like trying to trip him there or something. I don't know what happened. Trying to get him into the ropes. They're kind of just ducking each other at this point, but LA Knight's got Jey in the corner there. All right, the tag team match has been made official, but LA Knight got out of the way there. Okay. Yeah versus Yeet. The battle that we've all been waiting for, and the match that the internet's nervous about. But it's so fascinating because it's like everyone was so split 50-50 on Survivor Series. You're not gonna have like W's all the time, like with any show that you watch. Like, it's okay. You can still be a fan and critique things. Well, Jey just like dove to the outside of the ring. We got really close up on everybody right there. Certainly a way to go to commercial break. Alrighty, friends, we're back from the break, and LA and Jey are on the top turnbuckle, and I don't trust anything. I mean, since when do I really trust anything on this show? Let's be real here. I smell Mystery Man somewhere. I mean, when you really think about it, like, I mean, what? Like, Solo had a mystery opponent, LA Knights had not one but two mystery opponents, Jey had the Mystery Man, and War Games with them. Like, this just makes sense. Oh, well, they just both went to the outside of the ring. Two of the most vocally supported superstars on the roster. Okay, well, Jey's got an opening here. Oh, LA Knight ducked out of the way there. Okay, there we go. We got some good air on that. And a kick at it, too, for Jey. Well, we had a This Is Awesome chant before the break, and I think that same chant is back. Yeah, again, like we've been saying, all these, like, really, like, big-ticket matches, pretty much, like, with the multi-man matches, anyway. It's like LA Knight hasn't been pinned in these multi-man matches. Not that I can think of, anyway. We're getting a decent little match out of of these two, and I just am so suspicious of everything. I always love when they do the top-down angles on the shows. Come on, mystery man, where are you at? Vacant's having a heck of a year, though. All right, Jay's back up on his feet first. Going to the top rope. Oh, there's LA Knight. There we go. Listen, he stuck the landing. That's what counts. Once again, we do not critique moves unless if something was really cool or like really off to the point where like casual people could be like, what the heck just happened? I'm not a trained wrestler in any capacity. I am just a girly pop that sits on their couch and watches her stories. Oh, yep. Oh, nope. Sneaky roll up, sneaky pin. Oh, I thought that was it for a very split second there. All right, we got a super kick and a spear. I swear that spear was just not great. I say it's like we don't critique the moves over here, but I mean, objectively speaking. Oh, no. All right, LA Knight kicked out. Oh, sneaky pin! Sneaky pin for the win! Okay, that was an awesome ending. All right, we needed, we're almost at the victory lap here. He needs to win the tournament. Well, I feel like it would also make some logical sense too, because like, well, Jay was in War Games 2 nights ago, but that's what he gets for freaking yeeting during War Games and running it back during War Games. It's silly, but it's like, again, it's a blood feud. Like, it's a blood feud type match. Like, what are we doing here? Now, if we get LA Knight versus Gunther, that would be good. Because, I mean, we've seen LA versus Solo like 1,000 times on the SmackDown reactions. God, I don't want to put that into the universe. All right, now we got to figure out when Mystery Man's going to come out. Or is Jay going to feud with Mystery Man? Maybe Mystery Man's kind of moved on from LA Knight right now. He's going to Jay. I need to know when this dude, I'm invested in mystery dude. Nature is somewhat healing. LA Knight's got another win. He's going to the finals of the Last Time Is Now tournament. This is great. I'm here for it. Again, anytime we get an LA Knight win, that's a thumbs up in this household. That's one of our few house rules. This would have been such a great time to get Mystery Man out here. What are we doing? Okay, Jay did have the match won, but like, he didn't win the match. Are we gonna get the eventual Jay heel turn? Oh, there we go. Well, he threw the prime cart and bottles, but I don't know if that's a full heel turn, but okay, well now he's throwing the stairs. That's a full heel turn right there. Like we've been saying, we've been suspecting that Jay's going to go dark side at some point, because he's been in cahoots with Roman, and well, Roman really only turned his back really on Cody last night, or 2 nights ago rather, on War Games. My sense of time is warped in December at this point. Either way, we need to see what happens with Jay's character development. Seems like things are slowly but surely turning the corner for Jay. But yeah, like I said, anytime LA Knight gets one in some shape or form, automatic thumbs up. Plus, I mean, that ending was pretty awesome. I shamelessly added the extra Y's for emphasis. But we got more Judgment Day shenanigans. Oh man, we had the Judgment Day shenanigans at Survivor Series. Dom, it literally took like 6 of you to take down John Cena. Yeah, I don't think that does Dom. Well, that's been like his thing though. He's like the king of the luchadors. Like, that's what Dom's been going on about. Oh, you certainly didn't do it alone, Dom. Again, you had like all 6 of you to like take down John Cena. I want to see what things are going to be like with Liv, Roxanne, and Raquel now, because we didn't really get too much of that before like Liv's injury. I will say I'm so excited that Liv's back, and apparently she's back a little bit early. I don't know how true that is, but brownie points. Hey, as long as she's happy and healthy, that's what counts. As long as she's doing all right. Dude, this women's roster is so unfairly stacked right now. Like, send a couple people over to SmackDown. I mean, listen, a lot of people were excited that Liv was back, but again, I kind of wish it would have just been like, her return was like tonight, just to get to kind of make things a little interesting, give us a little bit of a surprise on the weekly shows and that sort of thing. I see what you did there, Liv. I mean, it makes sense. The cheater got the girl back and he cheated to win. Listen, I'm just saying that's how they got together in the storyline. Okay, there's like a lot of people in the group now. Oh. Okay, what did you hear about the Judgment Day, Liv? I mean, it kind of did lose some of the gold. Liv, the group has been falling apart for ages now. Just end this group already. So tired of this group. Everything. Don't take my couch, Liv. Oh, it froze. It just froze right as she said, I'm gonna take everything. And apparently that means my Netflix connection. It was buffering for a few moments. Oh god, no. We don't need the Judgment Day running Monday Night Raw. What happens when you get to the Vision? Like I've been saying, I feel like Dom and Liv would just be much better on their own at this point. Like, just keep those two together, have them do their own thing, and call it a day. But at least Dom got a little bit of a solo arc and some character development in the meantime. But again, he's had a good year. He's objectively had a good year. Liv Morgan is back, which is a plus. And yeah, I mean, we got Liv and Dom back, and they're gonna gonna be insufferable and we're gonna boo the crap out of them because that's what we're supposed to do, right? We're all glad to see Liv Morgan back. Dom's got the 2 titles again. He's got that Intercontinental Championship and the AAA Mega Championship. And again, like, Dom's just had a pretty solid year, and I mean, he gets to end the year strong with having the IC title back and Liv back. So, yay! Once again, I'm tired of the Judgment Day at this point. I'm tired of it, but at least we got Liv Morgan back. So because we got Liv Morgan back, we're gonna give that a thumbs up. Alrighty, friends, we've got ourselves the World Tag Team titles on the line right here. We've got the New Day with Grayson Waller at ringside, along with AJ Styles and Dragon Lee, otherwise known as the other AJ Lee, here on the Monday Night Mystery Hour. Like, literally in the backstage area, there was a whole situation with, like, Adam Pearce like, I'm gonna get to the bottom of this investigation, so this only confirms it. Dragon Lee's just like, yep, I'm just gonna do the things. Okay, that's one way to take out everybody. Okay, Dragon Lee. That was cool. He just, like, did a hurricanrana on Woods and then kind of, like, sent him right into Grayson and Kofi. That was cool. That was really cool. Alrighty, friends, AJ Styles is in the ring as we got back from the break. Kofi got the sneaky tag in. Grayson Waller's looking very concerned on the outside of the ring. Okay, but, like, Grayson didn't do anything just now unless if I missed something during the break, which that's always bound to happen. All right, AJ's trying to take out Woods right there, but Kofi's right behind you, AJ. Kofi's right behind you into a sneaky pin, not for the win. Oh, nice takedown right there from AJ. And Dragon Lee is in the ring. There we go. Okay, nice teamwork right there from AJ and Dragon Lee. Oh, Kofi just stopped Dragon Lee right there. Oh! Oh! Oh, I heard that chop. Oh, nice elbow right there. Dragon Lee's trying to get out of the New Day's corner. Oh, well, there goes AJ. I was gonna say, that would have been a really cool tag in right there if that would have, like, kind of went all the way through. I don't know, that would have been really cool. Like, just flip over into the tag. Again, I'm not a trained professional wrestler. I'm just like, oh, this might be cool if this could be a thing. I don't know what's a thing and what's not a thing. All right, it looks like AJ and Dragon, they might have it here. Possibly. Oh my God. Okay, what just happened? Oh my God. Oh my God. What the heck just happened? Okay, so Dragon went for the diving move and then, like, Kofi just like went right into the Styles Clash after getting hit by the leg drop and getting bounced off that rope there. That was insane. That was literally just insane. I don't know what else to really say about that. I mean, just for the ending alone, we gotta give this match a thumbs up. I mean, like, literally just for the ending. I don't know what we just watched with that ending right there. Alrighty, dearest friends, we've got the winners of War Games, the Visionless Vision. Well, Paul Heyman had a shout out to Brock. Paul, who's the mystery man? Okay, well, Paul just shouted out Drew. I would like to acknowledge that Bron Breakker was the one that pinned CM Punk, by the way. Is he the biggest mainstream star on the face of the planet? Oh, he's the biggest something, all right, but I'm not gonna say that. So we went from the vision being Seth's vision to Seth and Paul's vision to Seth and Becky's vision, and now it's back to being Paul's vision? What is happening? I'm telling y'all, this has been such a mess to follow. Okay, what's going on January 5th? Oh, snap. I kind of won't be too mad if we see a title change if he loses to Bron Breakker, but I'm suspicious of everything. He did pin CM Punk, so I mean, hey, we were talking about that, like he should get the title match because he pinned Punk in War Games. But okay, we got Punk versus Breakker coming up in January. That's going to be a treat to watch. Probably full of shenanigans because it's the Visionless Vision. You can't trust anything. The hooded guy, Batman, what? Try to ruin your moment. No. You know, I think it makes sense maybe for Braun to have a shorter title run for the first run, and then, like, that way it sets things up for a longer title run later. Like, think about it. He's got a lot of time on his side. I know who he channeled with that energy right there. Again, Bron Breakker is just great when he can just be, like, super explosive like that. I'm suspicious about everything because, like, Elimination Chamber is, like, right on February 28th, and it's in Chicago, which is CM Punk's hometown. So that's why I'm very suspicious, especially, not just because of the mystery man or the storyline or anything. It's also adding that into the mix. Even Paul Heyman had to take a step back. He's like, oh my God, this dude is unhinged. And let him keep cooking. He's doing great. I'm watching it home from the couch, dude. Like, I'm not moving. He's just so unhinged here. No, he's doing great. Just keep going, Bron. Keep going. No, this was great. Bron Breakker just absolutely cooked just now. Logan Paul, nobody needed you at the end there. Bron Breakker, he's just like, he's just crushing it. Bron Breakker meant business, and I absolutely have to give all of that a big old thumbs up. And that was a promo that Bron Breakker absolutely needed, and he knocked it out of the park and then some. So that was fantastic stuff from Bron Breakker. Alrighty, friends, we got Gunther versus Solo in a match that I didn't know that, like, well, we had a chance of seeing, but we're seeing it. Is this like a first time, like, match between the two, at least on the main roster? Because I'm pretty sure they had some run-ins in NXT at some point, but main roster-wise, it feels like this might be a first. All right, tall dudes at ringside. You love to see it. That's a true encounter right there. Gunther versus tall dude. He's like, I mean, he said menacingly. He's standing there menacingly. We're really down to just 3 people that could really be John Cena's final opponent. Solo, Gunther, or LA. Okay, so they did address it on commentary. I think they said it's been since NXT since they've clashed, which, yeah, lots happened since then. There we go. We got 2 dudes just trying to, like, see who's going to take the other one down first, and Solo wins. Well, he hasn't won the match yet, but he sort of won that little encounter right there. Oh, huge boot right there from Gunther. Solo goes to the outside of the ring, and we're going to commercial break. Alrighty, people, we are back from the break. Solo and Gunther are in the ring, and Solo's in the corner, catches his breath a little bit. Gunther's right in the middle of the ring, near the referee. I think Solo just said a sentence enhancer. Of course, the winner of this matchup will go on to the finals this Friday night on SmackDown against LA Knight, who beat Jey Uso earlier. And speaking of Jey, he crashed out earlier, and then while he was in the backstage area having an existential crisis, seemingly. So, I mean, that certainly adds up. Oh, Solo just countered right there into the cover. All right, now we got Gunther and Solo at the top turnbuckle. There's like a big sweat stain, like right there. Like, it's really visible. It's like, yes, Christina, people sweat. It's wrestling. But it's like just really like visible right there. Wait, we got the crowd chanting, let's go Gunther. I mean, listen, if I had to pick between one of the 2 matches, I would rather take LA Knight versus Gunther. All right, we got these 2 dudes just striking and chopping each other now. Huge boot right there from Gunther once again, but a huge super kick from Solo. Solo super kick. See, that works. I don't know why I just laughed at just like Solo just like flying like that. First round match? What are we doing in the graphics department? This is the semifinals match. What are we doing? I forgot to unpause the recording after the break, but essentially, tall dude interfered while the referee was turned, and Gunther low-blowed tall dude outside the ring, and then the referee was still like distracted by tall dude, and well, Gunther low-blowed Solo, and that's how he picked up the win after the powerbomb into the pin. So now we're gonna get LA Knight and Gunther. Here we go, we got LA Knight now out here. I'm so excited for this match. It's either gonna be LA Knight or Gunther. I mean, I would like for it to be LA Knight just on the basis that, like, he kind of needs it more than Gunther, and Gunther already retired Goldberg earlier this year. But nonetheless, this was a really solid match between Gunther and Solo. Both got a chance to shine, and I was wondering how they were gonna do it because both of them are bad guys and everything. But this was really solid. I would recommend checking out this match and, of course, the match earlier tonight with Jey Uso and LA Knight. Those were some good matches that we got in the semifinals tonight. So overall, Gunther going over against Solo, and we're getting a fresh little matchup here on the main roster. I am going to give this a big old thumbs up. Alrighty, friends, we've got the main event matchup here. We've got Rhiyo versus Alexa and Charlotte. I believe the winner is supposed to take on the Kabuki Warriors, but I smell shenanigans because we haven't seen said Kabuki Warriors all evening long, just like we haven't seen Mystery Dude all night long. Okay, well, we're going to commercial. I'm doing great. Alrighty, we're back from the break, and Rhea's got Alexa in the submission hold. Also, I didn't realize this, but apparently there's going to be football on Netflix on Christmas Day. Like, how many streaming subscriptions do we need for all the sports ball at this point? Like, I thought the point of the ESPN one was to have everything in, like, one place. But I mean, I get it, like, from a business perspective, like, you don't want to have all your eggs in one basket. Like, that's just kind of a good, just rule of thumb, but here we go. We got Rhea and Charlotte having a little interaction right there. We got Rhea versus Alexa. Nice move right there to Alexa. Okay, Rhea with the follow-up right there. Oh, Charlotte was about to go in to break up things. Oh, here we go. We got Rhea and Charlotte now in the match. Let's go! I wouldn't be mad if these two eventually would run back another match. I don't know if they could top the Mania 39 match, but there we go. We got both of them just like slugging it out here. Love to see it. Oh, the chop from Charlotte. Oh God. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, headbutt from Rhea to Charlotte. Charlotte caught Rhea in the corner. Oh, nice kick right there from Rhea. That was cool. That was cool. All right, now we're going to another commercial break. Right as things were really starting to pick up. Are you kidding me? Alrighty, friends, we are back from the break. We've got Io and Charlotte now in the middle of the ring. We're in the main event. Kabuki Warriors, we saw them earlier actually, so that was like my bad. But, yeah, they encountered Bayley, and that was a whole situation backstage. And, yeah, they were just, like, not having it with Bayley. Again, like I mentioned earlier, I would like to see some kind of, like, a tag team triple threat match with, like, all three of these teams. Like, that would be a main event level match. Oh, okay. That was a little rough around the edges. I want to see where this goes. There we go. Again, strength and speed. A great combination. I mean, the double team ultimately connected. So, I mean, that's a win in and of itself. Oh, my God. That counter was awesome. Oh, got the knees up. Okay, Alexa just tagged in Charlotte and Rhea just tagged in Io. Oh, Charlotte with the boot. We got the sneaky tag in there. Charlotte just went after Io, and Alexa might have it, might have it, might have it, might have it, might have it. There goes Alexa. Oh, they were moving very swiftly too, but not swift enough because Rhea just broke up the pin right there. Oh, I love how Rhea was just like screaming at Charlotte right after, like just taking her after the, or taking her off the apron right there. That was, I don't know why, but I found that kind of funny. Oh, Alexa with the counter. Oh, Alexa. Oh, but Rhea caught Alexa. Oh, hang on here. Nope, counter. Oh no. Oh, Rhea might have Alexa here. Oh, the Riptide. The tag is made to Io. Io with the moonsault. Oh, Rhea's going after Charlotte. Oh, and Charlotte broke up the pin. She just took Rhea out, and that's how the pin got broken up. Y'all, I know we were talking about this earlier, but I feel like the women's tag team situation has just been like one of the more like underrated parts of WWE this year. And here come the Kabuki Warriors. And well, the Kabuki Warriors caused the presumably no contest or DQ at least, because they're just going after everybody in this match. Oh, but they're especially going after Io because of all the story and the lore and stuff. That makes sense. Oh no, Asuka's got the title. Oh, Bayley and Lyra, there we go, because again, they were like all backstage earlier. Okay, fatal four-way type vibe, perhaps. Get behind that. Oh, Lyra just took out Asuka. Oh, Lyra just took out Kairi, I think. Oh, what's going on? Oh, well, there's Liv. Okay, well, the Judgment Dayyyy's in here. Oh my God, there's like so much happening. I love it. Look at all the women getting the time at the end of the show here. I love it. Like, everybody makes sense in this whole situation because like everybody's been fighting with each other like all year round. You know, I was wondering how they were going to incorporate Liv back in there with like Raquel and Roxanne because they've been like pretty much like all over the women's division. So, I mean, this makes sense. We saw Liv with Stephanie earlier, I think. So this is all making sense. It looks like they're going to try to have Raquel and Roxanne maybe go after the tag titles, perhaps. And then, like, Liv going after the women's title. Roxanne just, like, gave Liv the title. Because, yeah, like, Liv never lost the title. That's right. But then Liv gave it back to Roxanne. And this is going to be interesting. Like, that's the one part of the Judgment Day I'm okay with at this point. I don't know. Again, like, I feel like that trio alone with Liv, Raquel, and Roxanne, like, they kind of don't need the Judgment Day. Just have them and Dom together at this point. Have Finn and JD do other things at this point. But either way, this was a solid main event. The crowd was really into it. I love the chaos at the end. And it was cool to see like Liv like interacting with like Roxanne at the very end. Just, you know, that little touch of like, ooh, is something gonna happen here at the end? But yeah, I want to see what like happens with those three, because again, like Raquel and Liv, they're former tag team champions, and we didn't really get to see a lot with Liv and Roxanne like before Liv got injured and everything. But like just seeing all these different teams like with their different stories kind of come together, like I don't know, it just makes the women's tag team titles feel really important and like, you know, again, like really in the story and stuff. So I'm perfectly okay with all this. But I want to see what happens moving forward. I want to see what happens with all these different teams just to see what happens. Everything's up in the air. It's anybody's game at this point. So I'm going to give all this a big old thumbs up. Match was good. The crowd was into it. And the aftermath was crazy and unpredictable. And I kind of enjoyed it. Alrighty, friends, I'm going to go ahead and give this week's episode of Monday Night Raw a big old thumbs up. Both the semifinals matches of the Last Time Is Now tournament absolutely delivered, and we're going to have ourselves quite the finals matchup on Friday night between LA Knight and Gunther. Definitely looking forward to that. We'll probably do the reactions for SmackDown because, I mean, at the very least, that's worth the cost of admission for me. I know, I decided to take December off and this happened. we'll fit it into our new schedule. But either way around, I enjoyed the tournament matches. The main event was really good, and we had all that chaos at the end. Bron Breakker just went completely off the rails, and I loved every second of it. Logan Paul can still kick rocks. He was going after Rey Mysterio once again. I'm like, sir, can you get out of here? Like, I can't. But again, like the women's tag team situation, that's just interesting to me at this point. Especially again, like with Liv, Roxanne, Raquel, like we got to see how their dynamic kind of unfold. But like, again, like I said earlier, I just want to see like these different teams just have all these different matches with each other. And it makes sense because everybody's kind of like interwoven with the story and stuff. And we've got like a title match announced for January 5th's edition of Monday Night Raw between Bron Breakker and CM Punk, so that's a thing. And yeah, I mean, this episode just kept moving this week, and we have to talk about that crazy ending that we had with the tag team title match. That was insane as well. We got lots of bright spots. The only critique that I have is we don't know what's going on with Mystery Dude yet. That's what I'm invested in. I have no shame. I want to know who Mystery Dude is. I want to know what's going on with that. Like, again, I am here for my Monday night mystery hour. Again, like I've been saying, I'm here to watch my stories. So, I mean, I need to know who the heck is Mystery Man. Who do you think is Mystery Man? And who do you think is going to be John Cena's final opponent? Will it be Gunther? Will it be LA Knight? Well, we're going to find out on Friday night. I see what I did there. Either way around, thank you all so much for tuning in. Leave a like, leave a comment, make sure to hit the subscribe button and hit the bell button so your notifications are on here and that sort of thing. Again, thank you all so much for tuning in, and I will see you all in the next one.